Hello everybody, welcome to this week's ITL. Not a whole lot going on around here, I tell you. Oh, it has been for the last 3-4 days. Well, actually since Tuesday, since Tuesday. Actually Monday. Oh, it's been frigid cold around here. We got snow on the ground again. It's supposed to be disappear by Sunday, which depends on when this is posted, whenever you're seeing it. But right now it's 26 degrees last time I looked, and it is frigid cold out. Hence, we're inside the computer room. Ah, it is what it is, I tell you. Needless to say, yeah, I have had the bike done as far as what I'm going to do right now. I do have a couple small projects I want to be doing on my own to it in the near future. I have the stuff for it. Just, I figured ride season's coming around the corner, and I'd like to just get out and ride it and not have any problems. And I was like, heck yeah, why not? Why not go ahead and just set it up so it's like, it can just be written. So it's what it is. I mean, I'm waiting for the LED flasher unit coming in. I got the rear hazard set up. I got it completely wired in, and the flasher unit was bad. So yeah, I've had the flasher unit for a few years sitting on the shelf. Never been used, but I mean, it's Chinese. What do you expect? I mean, it's one of those cheapos. So I'm gonna go ahead and order 2 more similar to it, and hopefully I'll have a 50-50 chance. One is bad, one good, I don't know, but we'll see if they work. Yeah, the rear brakes has been bled out. Actually, what I did, I'm doing on that, is I knew the brake fluid was bad. Matter of fact, it was dark whenever I got done with it, whenever I bled it out. And what I did is I ended up sucking it all out by using my vacuum bleeder pump. Sucked it all out best I could. Ran some good brake fluid, brand new, fresh out of the bottle. Ran a go of that through, make sure I got it all out of it. Once I started getting clear, I sucked all that out and I put fresh in. Yeah, it was quite a bit of a waste, but I'm sure to get that contamination out of there, that water contamination. It's out. So it took some time, but you know what? It's well worth it for safety. Be able to use my brakes. But saying that, there's like not a whole lot to go on. I'm actually kind of excited in a way. It's kind of, well, it's going to be a little ways off. But actually, I'm using the UV5R. I'm going to be listening in on the ISS, the International Space Station. Yes, they use ham radio. They use shortwave. I mean, it's kind of cool. Yeah. What I have, the 18-inch antenna, should be able to do it. I have other antennas I'm mounted on the roof of my house later on this year that should be able to even pull it in better for a very short period of time. Because you have to kind of follow it. But yeah, it's like, that's kind of cool. I am planning on setting up the radio in the future to do other little small things also. Things that are basically way outdated. You can still use the cheap UV5Rs for it, and just a cell phone. And I started getting into this a little bit in the past. I mean, one of them is basically sending pictures. Yeah, they're low resolution pictures. It takes a little while for it, and they don't look great. But you can send them via ham radio. Like, cool. And we'll try it out. Another one I'm not really big keen on is APRS. And you can use your cell phone and your ham radio for that. Your little UV5R for that. And what that is, it's a way of basically, it sends out packets and goes to repeaters, APRS repeaters, little packets out to them, basically telling them your speed, where you're at, while you're riding around, and you can actually send out little messages, pre-set up messages out with it too. Kind of cool. If you have, I mean, I can think of several different good reasons for this, and I can think of other reasons why not to be running it. But what's a good thing about it is it's your choice. I mean, you can be riding along and decide, you know what, I don't want to be tracked right now. Just turn the radio off and go your merry old way. I mean, it's really, it can be versatile if you don't want tracked. Oh, kind of, I'll be having an update on my ham radio, kind of go bags. They're growing. I'm kind of outgrowing them, but they're growing. And I figured I'd go ahead and update on all my thoughts and what I'm doing with those. I mean, I've recovered bits and parts of it in other videos, but I mean, I'll go ahead and update on that because I mean, it does look a teeny bit different. As of, it's got cordage wrapped around it, and it's starting to look like a ham radio mess. But very, everything's got a reason for it. And I got to break out it's been a long time since I've done this. I actually broke out my audio equipment, hooked up to recording this with my Hero 4 again, instead of using my cell phone only. My cell phone's actually set up, and this is going to be ugly, set up in, it's controlling it again with the app. But I figured I like this setup much better. It gives me better audio. I have more control over it. But yeah, somebody wants me to go over that. I mean, I've had it in past videos, but I'm more than willing to go back over it. And I mean, I can use my camera on my cell phone to show what I use. Now, there's more to this system to set up for multiple microphones, actually. I've got a mixer, actually. I plug into these sometimes, and my mixers actually can be run by a wall wart or battery operated. It's just an old Radio Shack mixer. So I can do interviews with people and stuff like that, which was my plans. And actually I got several microphones around to do that with. And it's my thoughts to get it going. It works. It works. At one point in time, I used to run my mixer all the time through this. But my mixer was kind of redundant. It really didn't mean to need to be used all the time. So hey. And also, you people that know me on Discord, yeah, you already know this. I was buttoning up the wiring earlier this week. On Monday, on the goat, I found the Hero 4 audio dongle that I misplaced almost 2 years ago. And here what it was is it fell down past the tank by the steering stem and got caught on one of my radiator hoses. And it just stayed there. Nothing wrong with it. It just stayed there. And I pulled it out and said, there it went. So it'll be sticking with this setup. So, because before I used to have to take the dongle back and forth from my helmet to this, and it was a pain in the butt. But now I can just keep it with this. And also the new app for the Android for GoPro actually can run. This is my Hero 2. It hooks into the Wi-Fi pack for that. And yes, it's limited, but I used to use it all the time. So, Hero 2 still up and running. But yeah, we'll keep this, I'll try to shorten this up a little bit more. This is MuzzleMike, hoping you all have a great week. Signing out.